In the heart of 1940, the world held its breath, teetering on the edge of an abyss. Dark clouds of war had engulfed Europe, casting a shadow over the continent. Nazi Germany, led by the ruthless Adolf Hitler, seemed unstoppable, its war machine rolling over nation after nation. France, once a mighty power, had fallen, its defenses crumbling under the relentless German advance. Only one nation dared to stand against the Nazi-tied Great Britain, resolute and unyielding. An island nation separated from mainland Europe by the treacherous English Channel, Britain prepared for a fight for its very survival, knowing the stakes were higher than ever before. Hitler, drunk on conquest, believed Britain would crumble quickly, underestimating the resolve of its people. He underestimated the spirit of the British people and the strength of their defenses, forged in the fires of adversity. The Battle of Britain, as it would be known, was about to begin, a test of endurance and willpower. This was a battle unlike any other, a clash of ideologies, a fight for freedom against tyranny, where every decision could alter the course of history. The fate of the free world hung in the balance, with every moment fraught with tension and uncertainty. This was a new kind of war, fought not just on land and sea, but also in the skies above, where the future of nations would be decided. The roar of aircraft engines filled the air as the German Luftwaffe, Hitler's mighty air force, clashed with the Royal Air Force, each side vying for dominance. Day after day, week after week, the battle raged, with neither side willing to give an inch. The stakes could not have been higher, with the future of Europe hanging in the balance. If Hitler could achieve air superiority, his armies would follow, landing on British shores and crushing all resistance, changing the course of the war. But Britain was ready to fight, tooth and nail, for every inch of its land, determined to defend its freedom at all costs. The Battle of Britain was a defining moment of the Second World War, a turning point that would shape the future. It was a battle that Britain could not afford to lose, for the consequences would be dire. The very future of democracy and freedom depended on the outcome, a testament to the courage and resilience of those who fought. Operation Sea Lion, the codename given to Hitler's audacious plan to invade Britain, was a colossal undertaking. It required meticulous planning, vast resources, and unwavering confidence in German military might. The plan called for a massive amphibious assault across the English Channel, landing German troops on British soil to secure a decisive victory. Hitler envisioned a swift and brutal campaign that would bring Britain to its knees. The first phase of Operation Sea Lion was to neutralize the Royal Air Force. Hitler knew that air superiority was essential for a successful invasion. The Luftwaffe was tasked with crippling the RAF, destroying its aircraft, airfields, and infrastructure. Only then could the German Navy safely transport troops and equipment across the Channel. The Luftwaffe, confident in its abilities, relished the challenge. However, Hitler's confidence was misplaced. He underestimated the strength and resolve of the RAF, as well as the ingenuity of British engineers who had developed a secret weapon that would prove crucial in the coming battle radar. The stage was set for a clash of titans, a battle that would determine the fate of nations. The outcome of Operation Sea Lion would have profound implications for the course of World War II. Had Hitler succeeded in his ambitious gamble, the world would be a very different place today. The Royal Air Force, though outnumbered, was a formidable opponent, demonstrating unparalleled bravery and skill in the face of adversity. Composed of pilots from Britain, the Commonwealth, and occupied Europe, the RAF possessed a fighting spirit that belied its size. These men came from diverse backgrounds, united by a common cause. These brave men, often very young, took to the skies day after day, facing overwhelming odds. Many were barely out of their teens, yet they displayed a maturity and courage beyond their years. They flew iconic aircraft like the Supermarine Spitfire and the Hawker Hurricane, nimble fighters that were more than a match for the Luftwaffe's Messerschmitt Bf-109S in the right hands. The Spitfire, with its sleek design and powerful engine, became a symbol of British resistance. The pilots of the RAF were acutely aware of the stakes. Each mission could be their last, yet they approached their duties with unwavering resolve. They were fighting not just for their country, but for the freedom of the world. Their mission was clear: to defend the skies and protect the future of free nations. Their courage and sacrifice would become legendary. Stories of their daring dogfights and narrow escapes would inspire generations to come. They were nicknamed the Few by Winston Churchill, Britain's wartime leader, who famously said of them, "Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few." This phrase encapsulated the immense gratitude of a nation. The RAF's success was not solely due to the bravery of its pilots. Behind them stood a vast network of ground crew, mechanics, and support staff who worked tirelessly to keep the planes flying. Their efforts were the backbone of the RAF's operational capability. Mechanics worked around the clock, ensuring that each aircraft was ready for the next sortie. Their expertise and dedication were crucial in maintaining the fleet. Women played a vital role in the RAF, operating radar stations, plotting enemy positions, and contributing to the war effort in countless ways. Their involvement was indispensable, showcasing the collective effort required for victory. The Battle of Britain was a national effort, a testament to the resilience and determination of the British people. Civilians endured bombings and hardships, yet their spirit remained unbroken. The RAF's unwavering defense of British airspace was a crucial factor in thwarting Hitler's invasion plans. Their relentless efforts ensured that the skies remained free from enemy control. Their courage and skill in the skies would forever be etched in the annals of history. The legacy of the RAF pilots during World War II serves as a powerful reminder of the cost of freedom and the heroism of those who defend it. One of Britain's greatest assets in the Battle of Britain was a technological marvel that gave them a significant edge over the Luftwaffe radar. This groundbreaking technology was not just a tool, it was a game changer that redefined aerial warfare. This revolutionary system, shrouded in secrecy, allowed the British to detect incoming enemy aircraft long before they reached the coast. The radar's ability to provide early warnings was crucial in the defense strategy, giving the British forces a much-needed advantage. This early warning system proved invaluable, giving the RAF precious time to scramble its fighters and meet the enemy head-on. The speed and efficiency with which the RAF could respond were directly tied to the effectiveness of the radar system. Radar stations, dotted along the British coastline, acted as the eyes and ears of the RAF. These stations were strategically placed to cover as much of the coastline as possible, ensuring that no enemy aircraft could approach undetected. These stations could detect the approach of enemy aircraft and relay this information to Fighter Command headquarters. The operators worked tirelessly, often under immense pressure, to ensure that the information was accurate and timely. This allowed the RAF to direct its limited resources to where they were most needed, maximizing their effectiveness against the larger Luftwaffe formation. The strategic deployment of fighters based on radar information was a key factor in the RAF's ability to hold off the German Air Force. The impact of radar on the Battle of Britain cannot be overstated. It was a technological leap that provided the British with a critical advantage, allowing them to anticipate and counter enemy movements with unprecedented precision. It enabled the RAF to adopt a more efficient defensive strategy, conserving its strength and ensuring that its pilots were in the right place at the right time. This strategic advantage was instrumental in the RAF's ability to maintain control of the skies. The Luftwaffe, unaware of the extent of Britain's radar capabilities, was often caught off guard by the RAF's swift and coordinated responses to their raids. This element of surprise was a significant factor in the RAF's success. Radar, a testament to British ingenuity, played a pivotal role in shifting the balance of power in the skies above Britain. It was not just a defensive tool, but a symbol of technological superiority and strategic foresight. It was a game changer that helped to tip the scales in favor of the defenders. The success of radar in the Battle of Britain demonstrated the profound impact that technology can have on the outcome of a conflict, forever changing the nature of warfare.